Good morning. Another rainy day. As most of you know, we've taken to making our own cages. It's a lot cheaper to build your own cages, let me tell you. So we also build extra cages, kind of help pay for the wire. We haven't sold a lot, but we sell a few here and there, and that helps offset the cost of our cages, so that's all that matters. Anyway, all rabbit cages have doors, or at least we hope they do. And I make my doors a little bit bigger than standard rabbit cage doors. I think a standard rabbit cage door is 10 by 12. I think it's the standard, or maybe it's 12 by 12. I think it's 10 by 12. Anyway, I make mine 12 by 14. Big rabbits need a big hole. Big nest boxes need big holes. Anyway, to make a door, you have to have a door hole. Cut wire out, you have a door hole. And then you have scrapped wire. You just roll up, toss in the trash, right? Well, not necessarily. I don't feed a lot of hay to my rabbits, but every once in a while they'll go off feed, and one of the better ways to get them eating again is to give them some hay. Or if you're on a budget and you know you're running low on feed and it's still a couple days to payday, then you may want to give them a little less feed to make it stretch and fill in with hay. Doesn't happen often, but it does happen. If you use a small hay manger or hay rack or whatever you want to call it, you can take your door hole scraps and make a hay feeder. Now the 12 by 14 doors leaves me with a 8 by 12 inch usable section, which would make, hang on, which you could use to make an 8-inch hay feeder. That's all fine and dandy, especially if you feed a lot of hay. I prefer the 6-inch. I think they're just neater and tidier, less cumbersome. 2 inches, big difference. Anyway, my coffee has arrived. Thank you, Daddy J.
What was that?
Ooh, it's hot. So I'm going to show you how I make hay feeders. Now, like I said, I use 6 inches, so I need a 10-inch span, and mine are 10 inches tall, so I need 8 inches. So I'm going to count this out, and there is a little waste. Like I said, you can make the 8-inch, and there won't be hardly any waste, but I'd do the 6. So I need 10 inches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. There's the 10. And then I need the bottom. So I'm going to cut here. And then I'm going to cut the corner out of this. This is to make the bottom of the feeder. And then I use a magnet. I keep it standing by It doesn't catch all of them. Most of the time, if I aim it right, it catches most of them. Just cut off your little spurs. Keep the magnet handy, and it keeps the spurs from going all over the place. Oh, that one missed. Okay, we'll pick it up and throw it over there. So there you go. There's the wire for the feeder. You got the 6-inch bottom, and you got 10 inches because you're going to fold this in and fold that in. And that'll make you a 6-inch front and 2 2-inch sides. Well, we had this scrap piece of plywood laying around, and this has just turned out to be the perfect size for what I need. Works great. Helps if you flatten your wire first. And you want to put your board just behind the long wire where you're going to make your fold. Put something heavy, me, on the board and turn up your wire. Take a small hammer or Daddy J's wrench and tap the corners of your wire to make a nice, neat fold. Yeah. And there's the bottom of your feeder. Turn it around. Place your board behind the wire. Do it again. And there you go. This is a usable hay feeder. However, I do add some C-clips. You can use C-clips or J-clips. I just like the convenience of the C-clips for this. And I connect the corners. Voila! Finished. Cost nothing. Just 5-10 minutes of your time. Very simple and easy hay feeder for your rabbits. And I'm sure you could probably make a bigger version and attach to your fencing for your goats or your pigs, or, well, pigs will probably smash it. But goats would eat out of it. And it'll keep the hay clean. I have my hay feeders here. So now I'm going to attach them to my cage. And all I'm going to do is use these little C-clips
It's pretty simple. I'm going to put it on the end. Well, maybe 1 inch in. That way it won't interfere with the next cage. And I just put 1 C-clip in the middle of the bottom. Just like so. Then I put 1 up here at the corners. Just like so. And I put 1 more in this corner. Just like so. There you have a hay feeder.
There you go. Simple project. Thanks for watching, and until we speak again, God bless. Another little trick we learned. It's not the best, but if you're in a pinch, your long trimmings of your wire, if you cut off just the tips to make an angle, both sides, you can then take some pliers hopefully you have stronger fingers than I do. Bend the wire, then you have a homemade staple.